Welcome back to talkSPORT Goals. We are live on talkSPORT's YouTube channel and we're also on your smart TVs on a busy night of football up and down the country and also across Europe in the Champions League. Another goal, by the way, in the Championship. Plymouth are now 2-0 up away at Portsmouth. Started the evening 6 points adrift of safety with a bad goal difference. They're now 2-0 up. Plymouth winning 2-0 at Portsmouth. Sam Ellard, Andy Brassel and CJ the Deluded Gooner with you until 10 o'clock this evening. Half-time in our games in the Champions League. Arsenal 2, PSV 1. Arsenal 9-2 up on aggregate. Villa 0, Club Brugge 0. Club Brugge down to 10 men. Villa 3-1 up on aggregate. And in the big game in Spain, Atletico Madrid 1, Real Madrid 0. 2-2 on aggregate. CJ, for Arsenal, I guess Raheem Sterling's performance in that first half, a couple of assists, is the real positive. Raheem
Sterling, the biggest talking point. You know, he missed the 1v1 as we spoke about earlier, but 2 assists. I mean, the Zinchenko assist is one of them where you're going to get the assist, but it's all on Zinny.
No, he did well on the right.
Nah,
he's some space. Oh, come on.
Come on, Sam. He's passed him the ball.
Why are you such a hater?
Me a hater? You was crying about people celebrating.
His celebration was a disgrace. He should have got 2 weeks' wages. Honestly,
you're giving Roy Keane a run for his money, man.
If you're that upset, don't refuse to play then. Don't score and then apologise. It's like Andy Brassel coming on here and out of respect for another media organisation he works for, it's probably a bad comparison. It's just rubbish.
Keep going. I'm enjoying it.
Brighten up,
I'm not sure what I meant there with the comparison with Andy Brassel, but it's just pathetic. Like, is that supposed to make the PSV fans feel better?
I don't know. They
apologise for. Oh, in that case, mate, just score another one. Oh, anyway, sorry. Carry on, CJ. I was up at 4 o'clock this morning. I presented the early sports breakfast this morning on talkSPORT.
Well, man.
I've been up since 3 a.m. this morning, so I'm feeling great, but you know,
cranky old man vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm having a great night. I'm just if you score, celebrate. If anything, I'm trying to encourage happiness and emotion in football.
But what is so wrong with that? He just went.
Honestly, just score and celebrate. If it's that upsetting,
but that is a celebration.
Don't play. It's not a celebration. It's apologising. Apologising not a celebration, is it? Andy's disgusted in this conversation.
I'm baffled.
Andy's like, have I really given up my evening to come and listen to this?
For what it's worth, I'm disgusted by the fact that I agree with you, Sam.
Yes, come on.
Maybe it's because of the
agrees with me.
Maybe it's because of the season I've had. Maybe it's because of the season we've had. But no, you could do that if you want.
But also, CJ, it's good to see some minutes into the legs for some players. I'm thinking, Ben White getting a start this evening. Jorginho, Declan Rice playing. Get Declan Rice off at half time. Keep that boy fit and fresh.
Facts. Him and Gabriel, you'd imagine by the hour mark. Well, you never know with Arteta, but by the hour mark, they need to be subbed. I don't know if Ben White's got 90 minutes in him just because he's coming back from injury. But like you said, the main thing today was just to keep it professional, win the game, and go home.
I would say that you could sub Gabriel, Lewis Skelly, Rice at half-time almost, and just keep them.
We need them for Chelsea.
You got Chelsea, haven't you? I saw on Sky on this week, they're obviously promoting the game Chelsea Arsenal on Sunday. I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but it was something like the big game, the unmissable, the decider, live. And I was like, you've got to be joking me. This is most games now, unfortunately, in the Premier League. Sadly,
it's meaningless, man.
Kind of dead rubbers, aren't they?
It's not even really bragging rights. It's not even bragging rights anymore.
What's there to brag about?
Of course, we want to beat Chelsea, but we've been doing that for a while since Tuchel when Tuchel was there the last time we won. But yeah, it's a dead rubber. It means nothing. It's just winning for winning's sake because we know the pile-on with Mikel Arteta if we do not get 3 points on Sunday, and that's the more important game of the week, if I'm honest.
Yeah, absolutely. Atletico 1, Real Madrid 0. Atletico scoring, Andy, after 30 seconds, and then as we expected, they sit deep. Real Madrid having more possession, but with Atletico, who look more dangerous going forward.
Yeah, Real Madrid not really created anything of note, and we talked about their difficulty in getting Kylian Mbappe into the game in the first leg in the Bernabeu, and it didn't matter in the end because they still won the game. Now, Mbappe was heavily criticised in Spain for his performance. For not being more involved, and like I said, these are the games that count if you're going to be Real Madrid's key guy and if you're going to win the Ballon d'Or and all stuff like that. The Champions League is all that matters. It matters more than La Liga. You know, that is the way it is for them. But like I said, I think the way that Ancelotti played in that first leg, because he knows Atletico like to be quite narrow and compact, he wanted to make the most of that space by telling Vinny and Rodrigo to stay wide. Now, what does that do? Well, that kind of isolates Mbappe, especially when you didn't have Jude Bellingham available for that first game. What I'm really looking for in the second half is how do Bellingham and Mbappe get closer, because that has not happened in the first half. Until that happens, I don't think they're really going to threaten Atletico Madrid, because if you look at the way that Vinny has been as well, you've had Llorente and Gio Simeone doubling up on him on the right hand side, so it's been difficult for Vinicius to create anything as well. And it's fine for, if Real Madrid want to have 60-65%, hell, have 70% in the possession. If you're keeping them out of the penalty box, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Andy Russell, CJ Laguna, Sam Ellard, we're with you in the second half right up until 10 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. We're a few minutes away from the second half. We're going to take one more quick break, and then we are in for a particularly entertaining second half in Madrid. We're back in a couple of minutes' time, live on talkSPORT Goals. Sam Ellard, Andy Russell, CJ the Laguna with you for the next hour. You'll be happy to know that we continue to have a go at Zinchenko for a celebration in the ad break.
Leave him alone, man.
We basically spent an hour of tonight's show having to go at him for not celebrating against PSV.
I don't know how you offended Sam Zini, but say sorry, man.
I'm quite a chill guy normally as well, but just when it comes to people taking long on free kicks and people not celebrating goals against their former clubs, it does my head in.
To be fair, the free kick one, I'm with you.
Honestly, you put a timer on it, it's ridiculous. Yeah. It's crazy. So we are about to get underway then in our 3 games in the 8 o'clock kickoffs in the Champions League. One result to bring you: Borussia Dortmund winning in Lille 2-1, so they go through 3-2 in aggregate. Dortmund joining Benfica, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, and also PSG in the quarter-finals. Arsenal, I think we can say there as well, because they're 9-2 up against PSV on aggregate. 2-1 up on the night. Zinchenko and Declan Rice with goals for Arsenal. Perisic scoring for PSV. A couple of assists as well for Raheem Sterling as well, which is good. Asensio and Bailey coming on for Aston Villa in their game against Club Brugge. A strange game, because Club Brugge went down to 10 men after 16 minutes. But despite that, Club Brugge had 66% of possession that first half, did Club Brugge. Perhaps the one criticism would be they didn't force Emi Martinez into enough saves, but Villa 0, Club Brugge 0. Club Brugge down to 10 men. Bailey and Asensio coming on for Aston Villa. I wonder who he's going to take off. Rodgers, McGinn and Rashford are 3 playing behind Watkins. Maybe Watkins might be one of the players coming off, because Watkins had a knock, didn't he, right towards the end of that first half. Rashford looked dangerous. Number 44, that's Kamara, so I guess John McGinn's going to drop a little bit deeper. Asensio will go in behind the centre forward, and then the other player is going to be Ollie Watkins. So there we go. Kamara and Watkins are off. Bailey and Thibaut Courtois, Andy, forced into an early save
from Julian Alvarez. And we talked about Atletico starting games strongly at home. They're certainly starting the second half strongly, mainly a passive role in the game and a sort of wait and see after they got that opening goal from Conor Gallagher. And the Gallagher goal and the timing of it allowed them to do that. But now maybe they're making their move at the start of this second half.
Yeah, they started the second half really well. And your prediction, Andy, wasn't it, before the game? 1-0 Atletico, goes to extra time, and Madrid win?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, there we go. He knows what he's doing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
There are 5 until they score a second in this next couple of minutes.
There we go. In the Championship, it's still Hull 0, Oxford 0, 2 sides just outside the relegation zone. Leeds 1, Millwall 0. As things stand, Leeds set to go back to the top of the Championship. Plymouth, bottom of the table. Plymouth are having an evening out at Fratton Park. Portsmouth 0, Plymouth 2. Watford beating Swansea by a goal to 0. Stoke 1, Blackburn 0.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.